Go as LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant, I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. The fight, I'm swift, my tactics excite. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown, so listen up. Here's the story of the champ, LordShaedow's the name. I'm the grind track fan.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Yes, it is that time again. Time to take up a few more champions. Now, I've got one 6-star that I actually took up to rank 5. I've got a champion 7-star that I took up to rank 2, and I've got 2 champions that I took up to rank 3. So if you think you can guess any of them, and if you've been following one of them, you should already know I took to rank 3. So you should be able to get at least one of them correct. So if you think you can guess, leave a comment below and let me know what your guess is. But we're about to reveal it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First one is going to be Magneto. So it's been a while since I had Magneto at rank 4 and ascended. And in Alliance War, one of the previous wars, I went in and I said, you know, he has me assigned 2 champions, and I had room for a third one that I could choose. Well, every time I see future Ant-Man on that node, I think of Magneto. Now, he doesn't need to be rank 5. He's been doing just fine at rank 4 ascended. But I'm like, you know what? Until they come out with a 7-star version of Magneto, may as well take him up to rank 5. Not only that, but this Magneto is Sig 200. And his Sig ability does help a lot. It makes him more tanky and it gives him more damage. So even when they do finally, if they ever do, come out with a 7-star version of Magneto, I still will be using the 6-star for some time. And I wonder if they're going to do it because I think they're mad at Magneto for what he did to one of their newest bosses, Orochi. But anyway, so the first one is Magneto. Now, this next one is a 7-star, and it's going to be Sunspot. Now, I've had Sunspot for a while. I already knew he was really good. But recently, I was assigned the Stunning Reflection node, and Bullseye was on it. Now, Bullseye on that particular node has a few counters, and Sunspot is one of them. Now, every time I've watched Sunspot being used on this node, he's used power back boosts. Kabam has recently nerfed these power back boosts, and I don't know if he is still a good option for that node. But I had already been on the path to take him to rank 2, and I was like, well, let's go ahead and do that and see if he's still good for that particular node and that Bullseye. So we might find that out later if I get assigned to that node with him, whether the power back boosts are still useful on that particular node. All right. So that's pretty much my rationale for taking Sunspot up to rank 2. And he's good in other ways. It's just that I don't really use him, and that particular encounter is what I'm thinking of for this rank up. Now, this next one is a 7-star, and I'm surprised at this particular rank up, and it's going to be Deathless King Groot. Now, if you guys have ever heard me talk about the Deathless Champions, I have 3, my top 3, Thanos, She-Hulk, and Guillotine. Those are my 3 favorites. Then I put Vision next as 4th and King Groot last. However, I recently took King Groot into the Necropolis to do that, Deathless run challenge, Karina challenge, and I was a little impressed. Not enough that he's one of the top 3, but he's actually pretty decent. I think I like him a little bit better than that Vision. Now, I was talking with one person, I think it was You Died Again. He took his King Groot to rank 3. And I could see where that would be very, very useful because he's tanky. He's very, very tanky. And his damage, if you do the right rotation and fire off that special 2 when he has his Furies up, that kind of thing, is pretty vicious. So he's not exactly slow. He's not fast, but he's not exactly slow if you do it right. All right. So anyway, he was at rank 1, and I think he was the only one that I had at rank 1 of the Deathless Champions. So took him to rank 2. Now, this next one. This is the one that, if you guys have been paying attention, you already know that I took this champion up to rank 3. Okay? And that one is Chia. I don't really know how to say her name. I've been saying Chilith for the longest time, but I think it's Shielth or something like that. But if you watched my last Necropolis run, I did the 10-year challenge, 10-year champions challenge, and she was an MVP. Not only that, but I found out something, and I don't remember anyone else being able to do this, but Root, if you guys know me, you know how much I hate Root. It's actually triggering. It goes beyond a hate. But Kabam seems to be in love with it. And they put it everywhere. Okay? And I just try to deal with it the best that I can. I'll never enjoy it. Like I said, it's triggering. But in the Necropolis, I found out we were fighting, who was it? Craven. And, he had those traps. And in the Necropolis, it was horrible. Because he was laying traps all over the place. And you would try to dodge one and you'd run into the other one and all kind of mess. She was an MVP for that. Because it didn't stop her. She wasn't getting rooted. And I hope that wasn't a bug or anything. But she was taking the thorns damage and everything, but it didn't stop her. So I could play pretty much normally. And she didn't take a lot of damage from it either. So when I found that out, and Void was on call, and he's the one that actually figured that out. He saw that it wasn't a passive debuff, so she should be able to shrug it off. But I don't remember anyone else, but I haven't really paid attention. So I don't know if anyone else like Kingpin. Can he do that as well with that? I don't know. So you guys can maybe test that out and see, as long as it's not a passive, they might be able to shrug that off, you know? So anyway, she was an MVP. I took her to rank 3 before I went in, and I'm so happy I did. She is a beast. I have no regrets, 0, for taking her up to rank 3. Now, for the last rank up, and this is another rank 3 7-star, and that one is Guillotine. So Guillotine, I'm going to be using her a lot in AQ for raids. She is phenomenal. Now, this past raid was bugged. So the boss was giving out a lot of points, and he was taking a lot of damage, more than he should. But one thing that I like about Guillotine, I run recoil, liquid courage, double edge. And so when I fire my specials, I take, like 5% damage. But she can heal that up. And she can do a crazy amount of damage if she gets those souls, gets to a special 3, and rips. I mean, she was doing a crazy amount of damage. And I don't know, again, if that was a bug. But the plan was to just get her all the way up to a special 3 while you still had some souls, fire that special 3 off, and sometimes that was enough to cap out the damage. So having her at rank 3, even if that was a bug, is still going to be phenomenal. So we'll see. I already have now Thanos and She-Hulk at rank 3. So she's the 3rd Deathless that's ranked 3. Vision is already ranked 2. And of course, you saw earlier that I took King Groot to rank 2. So all the Deathless are at least rank 2. And I have 3 of them at rank 3. So anyway, that is going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. And you all have a blessed day.
Arena and chill grind, that's how we roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, his skills be renowned. In the world of Marvel, Lord the King.